also shattering electricity consumption records. John Williams, General Manager at Stan's Heating and Air Conditioning, joining us this afternoon. And there's a lot of myths that go along with the AC, and we think we're doing the right thing in the house, but a lot of times we're not. So you're here to help us with that, right?
I'll do my best, Jason.
All right, let's run through a couple of these because I think people try a lot of these at home and some of them work and some of them don't. Does it help to cool the house off if you shut off rooms or vents that aren't being used? I guess some people do that in the rooms that they don't go in very frequently. They shut those vents in there. Doesn't really help.
By shutting off the grills, shutting off the doors, you're changing the airflow in the house. You can actually cool the house less because you leak more air into the attic. Leaking air into the attic means that we pull more hot air from the attic and from the wall sockets. So it actually has a detrimental effect.
The opposite of what you thought.
The opposite of what you thought.
All right. Does it cool the house to run ceiling fans? A lot of people do that here in Central Texas.
That's a very popular myth because it makes the room feel colder.
Yeah.
But a ceiling fan generates heat.
Okay. So generates heat. Okay. So you're actually hurting yourself there.
We're hurting yourself unless you're sitting in the room. You can get a wind chill effect if you're actually sitting in the room and feeling the air.
Okay, so turn it on if you're in the room. Otherwise, leave it off.
That's right.
Okay. Does closing the blinds and putting sun-blocking films on your windows actually help keep the house cool?
Absolutely. It's one of the most powerful things you can do. Shade is a great thing. So screens and window shades can make a huge difference.
Yeah, you sent us some info. 50% of your AC usage is because of what's coming through the windows there. All right, does it save energy? This is a biggie. If you turn off the AC, if you leave the home all day. This one is a big deal because I do this and I've been wrong all along.
Well, the thing is we design a system for 100 degrees outside. The manufacturers rate the equipment at 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Okay.
So it's that differential that becomes the problem. So now we're operating outside of the specifications. So if it's below 95 degrees, you might be able to get away with moving the temperature up 5 degrees if your outdoor temperature is below 95.
But above 95,
it won't recover.
Okay, so you might knock it down a few degrees. Don't turn it off when you leave the house. He also says get your AC serviced if you think it needs it. And here's another myth buster. It's not more expensive to get that service done now than it is in the wintertime. A lot of us think that too.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming on with us today and helping us work this out. Hopefully we're helping you to stay cool at least a little bit. By the way, we have a link to the pros over at Stan's Heating and Air Conditioning. It's on the Austin Live page at weareaustin.com. Stay cool, everybody.
Thanks, Jason.
We know despite this ridiculous heat,